Hello everyone, this is Carla from Jacali Budgets, and I'm going to be going through my binders today. I want to explain a little bit of what's in them and how I'm going to use them in the future. And I'm going to do a mini savings challenge at the end of it. So for my first binder, I call this the either Bumblebee binder or the Stitch binder. This is basically just my personal binder. For this one, my plan is to, starting off, just put at least $5 into every slot. Okay, so this one is just my little budget binder. This one I made it when I first came into budgeting, which was a couple years ago, and I never really got into it until recently. It is Stitch themed. I love Stitch. Anything Stitch is amazing. So all these trackers in the back are old. I should probably take them out. But I do have one for books. I do love to read a lot. I have more books in my TBR than have actually been read, but for the future I will be putting money in here. It also serves that for if I need money and I don't really plan on buying any books, I can get it from here too. It's just like a little extra buffer. This is for whatever. This is splurging. This is very self-explanatory. I can buy whatever I want, whether it be something I'm interested or just something dumb or a little extra whenever I go out with friends. So there's that. And I have shopping. This one is personally, it is just for clothes. I realize that I don't really have a really big wardrobe, and I would like to expand my style, so I will be stuffing these specifically to expand my wardrobe a bit more. Going out, this is just going out with friends, family. Even if I'm not paying like the tab or whatever, I do like to tip. I think it's very important to tip, even at least for my meal. But unfortunately, I have gone out with people that do not tip very well, and I want to get in the habit of whenever I'm going out, I have enough money to be able to tip in cash. So that's miscellaneous, just if I need something random, whether it be for home, for myself. It's different from splurge. For splurge, it is buying whatever I want, or the whatever tab. For miscellaneous, it's stuff that I need but I haven't accounted for personally in this binder. Okay. Miscellaneous, cool. Hobbies, right now I do want to focus on stuffing these. I will be stuffing $5 in it, like everything else. But for hobbies, I am working on a project right now. I do like to crochet, and I'm making a very big crochet blanket that I've had to put on pause because I don't have money to buy more yarn for the blanket, but that's what that would be going to. Actually, I should make a note of that. Hold on. So hobbies is for blanket. Cool. This is just to keep a little bit of incentive as to why I keep stuffing and not taking money out of it for no reason or for other things. I am realizing that I don't think I'm bad with money. It's just when things go wrong, I tend to do retail therapy, and that's not always the best. For birthday, I do have a birthday coming up depending on when I post this. My birthday is in May 8th. But I will be saving this and using it for my next birthday. Savings, this is just if I want to save for something special. Like I do want to save up for a Kindle or for anything in general. Just save up to have like a little extra money for myself or for my friends. Like my coworkers and I got into the habit of starting like a coffee chain. I ended up buying a coffee for one of my coworkers. The next time around, she ended up buying coffee for me and another one of my coworkers, and then that coworker ended up buying coffee for the rest of us, and it just became a cycle. We don't really have like a line that we go through. It's just whoever wants to buy coffee for people that day does it, and usually it's just we don't offer. Well, we offer to pay the person, whoever's buying the person coffee. Whoever is buying coffee that day, we always offer to pay it back, but we always have the habit of be like, oh no, or like for next time, for the next round of coffee, it's on me. So I do want to say for that, because I think it's really cool that we started doing that. Self-care, this is literally for self-care, for haircuts, for manicures. I do want to get a manicure. I don't do a lot with my nails, because I don't pick them. I think they grow out really nice. My sister, though, is studying cosmetology, and she's starting to do nails, so I might have her practice. But for haircuts, for skincare, for any hygiene products, for a day off, that's what this will be for. I am taking out the trackers because they're old. I will probably put them to the side and just keep tracking them that way, or I will get a notebook and track them that way. And then for Sister Day is basically just if I have a day off and my sister has a day off. She's my little sister. I like to take her out and like go places just so we're not stuck at home all day. Or I will use this for anything that she wants, or for holidays I'll buy her something, or for her birthday I can use that for this too. Okay, this one is pretty simple. This one I put a lot of time and care into this. I was gonna mention something. Oh, I'm gonna make a note for myself real quick. Yet video. Okay. Before I forget, I do have an idea to make catching up on my debt video. I do have debts that I want to pay off before I can do this. If I can do this and put $10 and every time I stuff it, it's a different binder, that will be cool too. I do want to focus on my debts, and then I have little tiny goals that I want to like achieve towards, which would be really cool. But so this would be my personal binder, or my Bumblebee binder. Next, we're gonna be moving into. I need to find a way to organize these. How about that? This I call my butterfly binder, or my future binder. I do realize that my binders don't have a very typical format. I do still live at home, so any bigger purchases like rent, electricity, water, that's all paid for by my dad. However, there are some things that me as a 26-year-old am gonna have to worry about soon, pretty soon. So this is what that binder is going to take care of. So for this one, I have, this is from my nail salon, and this is, I did get something from Purely Budgets. I got money placeholders because I thought they were really cute, and they sent me this little thing, which I think is really, really cute. It says Silence the Doubt. I think it works very well for this. I'm going to be taking the trackers off of this one too, just because I think it'll be easier to track it somewhere else. But this one for taxes, this is something I want to learn about more too, is how to file taxes, or what I'm supposed to do with taxes. I have done taxes in the past. However, because I still live with my parents and it's easier, I have my dad do it, which is great. It takes the stress out of me, but I would like to know what's happening with my money and why. Okay, so taxes, have that. Rent, like I said, I do live at home. This is for future payments. So on this binder, I'll probably be putting at least $10 into every slip every time I can. right now I'm focusing a lot on my debt, so I don't have the money to allocate into the binders. But when I do, this will get 10, the personal binder will get 5. But yes, this is for future rent, for if I want to move out, or if they do start charging me rent, which I would understand. But yeah, I do think this would be really... I want to save it up for, like, if I get a place of my own. Cool. Move that. This one, I believe I had put in as a moving buffer in case I did move. However, it's because I have one in the back. So this one's either gonna be for my student debt, which I do have, but I'm not in school anymore. I do want to go back. So this one's either gonna be for my student debt or for tuition for the next time I do come back. I know I have two. I don't remember which one I allocated to. I know I have another envelope that says tuition, but I want to move it into this one. So that's what this one's for. I just didn't want to put it in case it changed to something else. I just put little symbols and I write it off on the side. Health insurance, also a thing I don't have. I don't know about really that I want to learn about, so this will be for health insurance. And then I know that with health insurance, you have medical expenses. Same with health insurance. It's something that I want to learn about and allocate. I do wear glasses and I would like to get new ones because I haven't gotten new ones in a while. And I did recently have braces, and I would like to do the upkeep. Like I said, everything is paid by my parents, but I would like to start doing it on my own to be a little more independent. Car payments, I have a car. It's been paid off. This is for future car payments, if anything. If any time down the line any of these envelopes changes for whatever reason, that's perfectly fine with me. I can use the money that I put into the envelope for something else, for debt or anything else that I want to save up for. But yes, this is car payments. I am also aware that putting $10 into every envelope would not help me much in the long run. But like I said, I can always switch envelopes. Like this one is not something I'm really worried about because I do have a card that is paid off. Not by me. But still, this could also be used for the car too, for maintenance and upkeep. This one, car insurance. I do have car insurance. I know that eventually I'm gonna have to get my own. I'm on my dad's car insurance, that's why. Registration. This one's the one I'm kind of least worried about. This is like $80 a year for the car registration, so it's not that bad. And maintenance, car maintenance, tires, engine, all that jazz. And then this one, did I have it for... Okay, this one I had for student loans, so the other one can be for tuition. Student loans and tuition. I do have debts that I'm paying off currently, but with my card. I am trying to get a month ahead on stuff, but instead of putting money into an envelope, I'm just putting money aside into my bank accounts and doing it that way. Until I can catch up a bit. My job, I do love my job. For the pay, I am able to take parts of my paycheck out before payday, which is good and bad at the same time. It helps me keep on track with my bills, with any payments that I have due, if for whatever reason I need money for if I want to go out. I know like I said, I'm bad at money. I'm working on it. But I want to put it to the point where instead of having to use that, I just put money to the side anytime I do take out a chunk of my check. so I can have enough money to spread through the 2 weeks. I do get paid bi-weekly, so that's another thing. Okay, let's see. For this one, it's empty. Cool, right? It is empty. Nothing in here. This one I do want to save for saving challenges. Eventually I do want to buy saving challenges that I like, or that I've seen, or that people sent me, because I did get I can put that in here as well. I do have some saving challenges set aside, I think, in this binder. Actually, I might pull these out. This is another binder that I have. Before I do that, okay, this one. So, before I get into this binder, I do have some saving challenges already. I think there are just 3 of them. I'm gonna put this one in here, but I do have a couple saving challenges. These I like. This one I forget if I got from Purely Budgets or a different creator, but I did get these 2 with the order I made from Purely Budgets, and this was a while ago. This one I don't remember what I was saving for, or trying to save for, but I did put $10 and it would end up being $360. I'm going to keep it that way for every leaf. This is going to be for a $1 challenge. Basically, whenever I do unstuffings, if I have $1, they go in here. They do not get touched until the very end of like the year or the month or whatever. But yeah, so let me put this in here. Move these aside. And actually, I have stuff over here. I did post a video a while ago of stuff that I ordered from a creator here on YouTube and on Etsy called Shop Thomas Trade Post. And that I will be putting into this binder. And I'll do that next. Let me continue explaining this. So yes, this is all empty except for the $1 ones and the saving challenges. The $1 one I'll probably move to the back if anything. Right now I do have a binder for mini savings challenge, but this is going to be when I eventually expand. I also have this envelope that I made myself. So nice. So nice. It doesn't have hole punch. I probably can hole punch it, but yeah, it does fit. It's very lovely. It's see-through. It was supposed to go in the blue binder, but this one I'm also gonna allocate. I think I'll keep it on this binder, but I'm also gonna put a certain amount or put mini savings challenges into here. And this is going to be for when I want to buy from other creators, and then if I want to expand my YouTube channel and like make mini saving challenges and have an Etsy, that's what this is going to be for. I also want to get a binder for it, so that's what this would also be towards. Should I put it in here? That's enough. Okay. I'll put it in here. Okay. I'm actually going to put this to the side. Oh, I do also have this one, which is a 1K savings challenge, which I had tried to do, but for one reason or another, I had to unstuff the money from here to use in case of emergencies. You can see there's some that are written on that I have to erase. Just find it. This one's from Craft Diva Budgets, also on Etsy. I think so. If I find any of these things, I will put them in the description below. Anyway, but yes, once I'm able to fully fund certain challenges, I will start working on this one. And then I also do have the 100 envelope saving challenge that I made also a long time ago that I never got to. Same old, same old. But I'll be working on that as well. Let's see, what else do I have? This is my mini savings challenge that I'm currently working on. I had to switch it up a bit because I realized that I would not have enough money every week to put in here if I kept rolling with a D6 or a D8, which is a lot. So, but this one we're going to do towards the end of the video. I'm getting all twisted here. Okay, so this one, I guess it would be my variable expenses. I do have placeholder money back here. So I have the ones from Purely Budgets, which I'm really excited to be able to use. I also have Mexican playing money, which I got because I thought it was really funny and cute. But I got one of the times that I went to Mexico, and I love it because it's in pesos, but I can always do it as actual money. So for $20 bills, 50, 100, 200, whatever. If I want to stuff money that's in the bank, not actually take it out for whatever reasons. So I do have that here. I might just switch this one out because it's I do have like a little pouch that I keep stuff in here. But okay, so this was for pets. I do have 2 pets. I have a pug named Belly. She's about 7 years old, and I have a little cat named Oliver. That's about a year old that we found about a year ago. And he's technically my little sister's, but we tend to buy their food together. So for pet, this is the one that I feel like I'm going to be taking out of a lot. This is for gas. As you can tell, I gave up on making labels for them, but I do want to make inserts for them at least. For gas, I use my card for gas. But this would be saving up for gas, if that makes sense. So I won't be taking it out as much as I do need to. I also have a tiny car, so it wouldn't be taken out a lot. This is for gifts, specifically for friends, family, for birthdays, holidays. This is where that's gonna be coming out of. Jesus. Okay. This is for food, specifically groceries. But if I don't want to cook and I want to get food instead, that's what I'm going to do. We do get groceries, every 2 weeks or so. Like I said, not paid for me. I am the one that cooks at the house. So anytime there's an ingredient missing, that's what it will come out of. Oh, and then this one's the one I had for tuition. I'll probably take that one out later. Okay, is that all the binders? Yes. Okay. So let me put this here. Let me put this here. Do I want to move this one? Actually, yeah. I'm going to move this little... Whoa. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll keep you there. I'll put this one here because I do love it and I think it's really cute. I can move the... There you go. Put a little doggy here. This is not trying to work for me today. Okay. Okay. And if you guys saw the video that I posted when I opened the Happy Mail from Thomas Trade Post, I'm so sorry for the excitement in my voice. It is high-pitched, kind of funny, but I was just really excited to be able to get my first Happy Mail, especially because Jenica, who owns Thomas Trade Post, and I found out that we lived in the same place. Or she used to live where I live now, and I just thought it was really, really cool. But I have all of this, and no, I'm missing, I feel like I'm missing all of it. I had another little thing of here that I just wanted to keep, because I thought it'd be fun. So, I do have these 2 saving challenges that I will put into that binder. This one I will laminate because it is my first, savings challenge that I got from a Happy Meal, and I like keeping stuff like that. Oh, here you go. This is just giving all the information. Okie dokie. So let's just shift this real quick. So it's a little dashboard. It says progress, not perfection. This is very important to me because I always feel like I have a need to rush things instead of being patient with them. But when I rush them, things go wrong. And I do like being patient and seeing things grow. Like I said, I'm putting money to the side so I can have it enough to stretch it out for my next paycheck. And although it's small, it's working. It's nice to see it grow and actually have money instead of just using my card. I have this in a mess. This one says dream big, start small, but most of all, start. Even if it's $1, I have the slogan $1 at a time in my bio, I think. But even if it's $1, you save $1 a day. Eventually it's gonna go somewhere. You save $1 every week. Eventually it's gonna add up to something. I also love this little... Hold on. I also love this little lemonade can. I'm gonna put it down here. I think it's so cute. And for anyone questioning why to buy like dashboards or anything that you see, because it's cute, it's adorable. It is a way to make yourself want to do this more, like want to keep up with cash stuffing, saving up, doing challenges, doing just anything. Believe me, I am not the type to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this just because it's cute. It's a way to like romanticize your life and keep it nice and classy. I'll put this here because this one's lemons. It's so cute though. But I do like to focus on the sayings. Good things take time. This is gonna take time, but I will get it done. Hopefully. I do have some, let's see. Got these at the dollar store. They are so cute. I think that's it. Oh. Okay. Do I want... This one says make yourself proud. Cute. And this one... I just want to put them like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. This is also really cute. It says, as long as I try, I'm probably doing way better than I think. Which is true. So... where can I put those two? I know I should probably keep this in like my wallet and stuff, but like I said, I don't go to the bank very often. So, first of all, look how cute this is. Adorable. So nice and like, this is so cute. This is amazing. I love Jenica's shop. It is so, so cute. Amazing. Okay. I am going to add the little heart clip just because, why not? It's cute. I don't know what's up with me not being able to clip these. Alright, there you go. These I will keep. Anytime I get an order, oh, that's the other thing that I wanted to mention. Anytime that I get a Happy Meal or I buy something, I'm going to keep like the little... whatever these are, and then I have on my Instagram a called Tibby, a highlight called Tibby. This is Tibby. Tibby came with Jenica's Happy Meal. There you go. Tibby is gonna carry all the information from creators. So in this case, she has a Ko-Fi, and I know she has, where's this? Ooh, she has a TikTok and a YouTube. I love it so much. So, you can find those there if I post them yet. This one I will laminate, but I will keep... Okay, hold on. This one, yes. da. Tibby stays here with me all the time. He's my little emotional support motivation. This one I'm gonna keep in the $1 challenge because as long as I try, I'm probably doing way better than I think I am. Saving $1, not gonna get you anywhere. Saving $1 every day, eventually it's gonna build up. Cool. Put that there. And then this for the cash breakdown, I'm gonna keep here. This one I'm going to laminate, but for now, I'm going to keep, whoa, wrong way. This and this. These I'm so excited for. I love scratch offs. I know I have more from another creator, but I need to find them. But yes, I will keep both of these in here. And I will eventually work my way up to these. These, meanwhile, I'm going to keep in the Jokali tab. Just because, like I said, I want to use it to help support other small businesses, other creators, which would be really, really cool. Okay. Last thing for this video is we are going to do our mini savings challenges. So, I did a bit of a run through with the saving challenges off camera, and I realized that if I was rolling a D6 or a D8 every single time, not only would it take me longer to finish these, I would not have enough money to put in here every single week, at least for the savings challenges. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to be using a D4, and I have $10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. We're going to be putting $10 into mini savings challenges, and we're just going to keep going around and around until we run out of $10. And we'll mark where we left off. So next week or next time I have the $10 to allocate into here, I can do that again. So if you haven't seen this binder, I have 5 mini savings challenges. First 3, which is this one, and this one, are from a shop called Wild Everest at Etsy. You can't really see it. Like I said, I would try to find the links to everything and put it down. And then the last 2, which are the ones that made me panic a bit, are from Budget with Amanda, but they do have bigger, or not bigger, more spaces, and for every icon I allocated a certain number. Thankfully I just did 4 on this one. I'm sticking with 4, and then I did 2 for this one, and I'm sticking with 2. If we go around and we can't put 4 into this one, we'll skip it and we'll come back to it later. So, and then while I mark these off, I'm going to try to explain the debt that I want to do, but first things first, mini savings challenge. So, mini number 1, also this is not my idea, I've seen so many people do it, and I think it's the best way to do it for mini savings challenges. Most of these will be contributed to debt, especially the last 2 because they're bigger numbers, I believe. One of these, I'll choose later, will end up going into my Jokali envelope, which will go into getting a binder for Jokali and saving challenges from other creators. But don't really have, I'll use this. I don't know if you can see that as well. I just got the little cap, but nope. Does that count? I'll count it. That's a 3. I'll put that back. That's a 4. Okay. Unless we get 1s on the next 3, we're gonna be out by this one, if not the next. 2. Dope. And this one will get 1. See, I know that's pretty fast and simple, which is kind of the point. I need to allocate money into all of them as much as I can, but it's not always a thing. For this one, I know we start with 4, so hopefully we can go back around. I mean, we'll probably be able to, but let me just start with these, and then so I can explain a little bit of what I want to do with my debt. So I have what I call 3 big debts, not big debts, not that much, but 3 more important debts, and then 2 mini debts. And so for those, $3, okay, $3. What I want to do is, I'm not going to put the number up, but I will put the percentage of how much I have paid off and how much is left to pay. For some reason, I like doing percentages. It helps to see how well I'm doing. But I'm going to be focusing on all debts, essentially. But basically, I have card debts, I have payment plan debts, which that was just me being reckless with money, but it started off with good intentions. It just snowballed into something else. And then I have student loans. Student loans, I know it's going to take me a while to pay off, so it's not the one that I'm most worried about, but I am planning to save up for. And then my mini debts is I owe money to my dad because I forgot for what, but it was something important. I didn't have the money, haven't paid him back. It's not that much. It's like $50, but I'm not looking at it. For this one, we got, oh, it says school. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my other mini savings is just borrowing money, which, like I said, I'm aware it's bad. I'm working on it. Okay. Hopefully, I do have bigger bills. It's bigger bills that I'm saving for, like the month ahead fund. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to switch them out eventually. If not by this time, the next time. Okay. Did I close these? I did not. But yeah, so I can kind of reuse ones if anything, if needed. This one's gonna be 2. So I'm filming this on April 30th. I'm only saying this because The Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out tomorrow. But I might wait to see it on my birthday. I kind of hate having spoilers. Oh, this one gets nothing. Does this one get nothing? Is this the one that got nothing? What did I do? I did 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so it's not 4. Right? Hold on. This is supposed to be outward. I also saw a lot of people doing this where they put this on the back, and I'm like, I don't see the reason for that. It's so you can see how much is supposed to be in here. Obviously. So we did this one, we did this one. This is the one that has a 1. Cool. Got it. So 1. So next time we're gonna focus on the tomato. Put this. Tibby, no. Okay. I also haven't assigned a specific category to these. I want to kind of wait and see how it goes. So I have to mark this one. So we're going to start off with 5. And then I can eventually allocate. I'm going to stick with 10. Hopefully I can go up to 20 and eventually 30 when I get my ducks in a row. But for the moment, it's gonna be 10. And if I have to do less, I have to do less. I'm not planning to go any less than $5 for every mini savings challenge. But it is what it is. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is on my budget binders. Hopefully you guys stay with the journey with me to see how well or how badly I do on saving budgeting. Hopefully this encourages me to keep going forward and keep building this community. I really do love this community. I have found nothing but support from anyone in the cash stuffing community. Count how many times I say community. But yes, in my next video I will talk more about my debt and more about my goals, the saving goals that I want to achieve first. I'll probably make a list and then just mark it off as I go. But thank you for watching. Bye!